Hey guys, Languagehacker here. Today I'm going to show you Ping Mage with the nerfs coming in and some buffs to Ping Mage. I think Ping Mage is actually competitively viable, at least to some extent, while we're figuring out the lists. I've been tinkering with a few different lists over the past, how long have I been going for? Several hours anyways. I've come to a list that I'm pretty happy with. It seems to be well placed in the meta. I'm not sure it's optimal just yet, but it's been only a day since the nerfs are coming out, since the nerfs have come out, so I think I'm at a happy place for now, and I'm comfortable enough to share the list with you guys, so you guys can have some fun too. Let's dive into the list. Okay, this is my current iteration of Ping Mage. I tried a little bit of Orange's Ping Mage. There was another popular Ping Mage list running around before the nerfs too, which was running a bunch of Discover cards. It was running Pandaren Importer, Venomous Scorpid, just to get more spells out, and it had a very core set of spells in the deck that helped it operate. I've been playing around with the idea of Arcanologist Icebearer that I've been recommended to by chat. I know some other people on ladder were trying this. I think Orange's list is a little bit too slow and clunky, but I did like some of the ideas there. We're including Magister because of the recent buff. It is now 7 mana, and the buff to Wildfire means that once you change hero powers with Magister, the Wildfire carries over, so that beforehand your Wildfire changing your power to 2 damage is nice, but now after it would it replaces your hero power and then applies the Wildfires that have already been used this game. Before it didn't do that, and it made it quite worse. So this is a pretty good reason to run Magister, because the hero power is actually kind of good. It's cheaper, the hero card, and it does scale. With combo being kind of slowly phasing out of the meta, it's not that slow. Still kind of slow, but not too slow. A lot of decks that are slower in general have kind of opened up now with the, not quite death, but with the popularity of combo decks going down. So let's go through the other stuff in the list. We're running a lot of the cards that you kind of already expect from Ping Mage, Wildfire. We're running Reckless Apprentice and Mordresh. We have a bit of a big spell package here as well. We're running a couple of Massive Cthulhu's and the Rune of the Archmages. Now, we're generally hard mulliganing for, well, not hard mulliganing, but we're generally mulliganing for Wildfire, so the chance of getting cheap stuff off of Deepwater Evoker isn't too high. The Arcanologists giving us Ice Barriers give us some survivability. The Evokers, on average, drawing 4, 7, or 9 mana stuff is also quite nice as well. More survivability, it's very nice. We have a Varden to kind of slow down the game until we need a big board swing with either an Apprentice or a Mordresh, or just to set up for a Rune of the Archmage. I am now trying multicasters, and that seemed okay. I've cut quite a bit of the other card draw that you might have seen in some of the other decks. I know some people are running Mana Feeder Panthara and a couple other card draws and discovers, and I think running multicast reduces the need for running those cards, so you can focus on just a core set of good survivable tools and important just tempo tools. Wand Thief has still felt good enough in terms of generation. It's pretty cheap to fit in. Some of your cards are more mid to late gamey in the sense that they cost a bit more mana than a heavy tempo deck. So because of that, I've been enjoying the Wand Thieves to help fill out the curves and to help discover some extra stuff to help you with whatever you may need. Wand Thief into, like, it's just, you can get any spell, right? You can get a lot of really good stuff, and because of the Magister recasting a spell from each spell school you cast this game, you can also kind of curate what you want off the Wand Thief based off of the spells that you've already cast this game. And either give you an extra spell that you haven't already been using in your deck, i.e. like an arcane spell. We don't have any arcane spells in this deck. Or, I don't know, it's pretty much arcane. Or frost, actually. We're not running frost spells in this deck as well. So if you find like a build of Snowman, a Brain Freeze, or a Flurry off the Wand Thief, that can help juice it up as well. Both the Multicasters and the Dawn Grasps. The Mask has been nice as sort of a finisher. You don't always have your Wildfire and your Mordreshes. So having Masks in the pool has been kind of nice. The Wand Makers have been pretty nice at being able to let me spend mana early game, throw some stuff on board, get me some one-drop spells, and one-mana spells are really, really useful. Wildfire is one that we run, and most of the other spells, as you can go through the list here, Brain Freeze, good, Devolving, good, First Flame, good, Font of Power, sometimes good, but it's an arcane spell, which still kind of helps as well. Studies is okay as well. Snap Freeze, we do run some freezes, and it slows, and it's a frost spell. Shooting Star is okay as well. And then Wildfire. All of the one-mana spells are good, so I think Wand Maker is incredibly good to run. It gives you a bit of flexibility, just in terms of based on what you get off of it. And because of that, the games have kind of played out quite differently based on what we're discovering and kind of the draws we're going with. We've played this with like a super box YOLO Rune of the Archmage type game. We've had the double Wildfire into Magister into Mordresh. We had Magister have a huge damage hero power. I think we got it to like 8 or 9, which is pretty wacky. We've had games where we've like polymorphed stuff. Like games play out kind of differently, which is kind of nice, even though you still have the same core package of hero power stuff and some survivability. So I think that's kind of nice. You could fiddle around with Grey Sage Parrots if you're running Mask of Cthulhu's. I played a little bit. Orange's List has this as well, and I think Orange's List also has Arcane Overflows, which also gives you an arcane spell and something to do on turn 5. It's kind of weird that there's not much to do on turns 5 and 6, but the game so far have felt okay, and honestly having more expensive stuff might make the deck a bit more clunky if you're not adding some other cheap cards to make up for that. And that's why I've kind of settled on this list for now. I'm still going to be tinkering a bit more, but this is kind of where I'm at. There's some games where we've just gained like 30 armor, which has been just crazy because of, first of all, just barriers. Oh, actually, this is a frost spell. Noted. Magister recasting barriers, evokers drawing runes or Mask of Cthulhu's. You can go in a few different directions, which is really nice. Anyways, check these next couple of games out. I've highlighted some cool ones from today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are seeing after the patch and what you guys want to see. There's still a lot of stuff that is now probably viable, at least, because combo decks have slowed down. So I'm going to be trying some slower decks and see how they pan out in the meta. Happy holidays, and catch you guys next time.
My blade burns with holy fire. The possibilities are endless.
The barriers have been quite nice. As a side note. February's gonna be Hearthstone's 100th ranked ladder season. That's crazy. And I finished rank 1 0 times. Maybe we should fix that. Why are there weapons in your weapon deck? No, it's really bad when you have too many weapons in the deck. So if they have 3 normal weapons plus 2 cutlasses, it's generally not great. The rest of the deck is spells, though, so it does kind of make sense. Because even if you do have the cutlass and you trade it, you're still technically using mana. See you, Dave. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Could have gone for a Wandmaker instead. Try to find like a devolving, but then Noble Mount screws me. Noble Mount here at least contests, sort of. I think I do this. I don't think I'm pinging. Am I trading the fire cell? No, I probably have to use that next turn.
May the light grant you peace.
The wand picks you.
I think pinging this turn's too slow, so we're gonna get the barrier up. And this seems like a difficult game because they had Trog into Noble Mount. If they didn't have that, I think we were gonna be chilling. I guess you still do just run Trog in the deck, huh? It's really good because you have buffs. Do I go for Fire Sale? Yeah, I do. Next turn we go Mankirk Barrier. Dun, 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 dun. I guess you can still run Viper for Paladin, huh? Maybe that's a good idea.
Inconceivable.
Problem is now we have first flames and second flames in our Magister pool, which isn't very good. Our Mordress is also not doing a whole lot. Is this a Dawn Grasp? Probably not. Probably just an Evoker. That seems better. That sounds quite intelligent. And it's an arcane spell for Magister. Wow, this was very intelligent. You old fashioned way. The Room of Hope still costs 5. It's not cheap enough to be used from that.
Really, it's not too heavy.
3 minions in hand? That's very good information.
No waves can sink this ship.
Okay, I'm playing the Dawn Grasp, but I know they have 3 minions. Except for the mask, maybe? Oh, wow, what a fucking top deck, huh? It's a really good draw for them. Really fucking good draw. We're not coining a hero power? What the fuck? It's a little weird. What the fuck?
Much to ponder. Cool.
Want to weave in the ping instead of playing the wildfire this turn. Thank you, James.
I do love a good study session.
We're gonna play develop one thread a turn. Looks like we are. Ooh, a couple threats. You wanna play one more? That's probably good enough for me to poly. Saves me some health. Fine. I'm gonna save the source, the Snow Flurry to stop a Libram of Hope for a turn.
May the light grant you peace.
Still gonna have whatchamacallit left over. We at least have Falling the Dawngrass pool. Did we really? We gave up our minions instead of. Great draw.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Was that a 4-card draw? Into the second multicaster? Sure. Okay, I was kidding. Holy I mean, not kidding. I was... Jesus Christ, this was spicy. Santa Claus coming to... Downside is that doesn't do damage, but it stops 8 from hitting me in the head, which seems useful. Okay. They should play like 1 at least, but they shouldn't play more than that because of the Magister. Telling you what, Santa Claus comes down. Question is, can I survive if I don't mass poly here? Yeah, I probably can. I'm shipping it anyways.
You wish to match wits with me.
It just gets rid of so much. Meh. Nice, we hit the wildfire as well. That's huge. Actually huge. Now we just ping every turn. Potion. I'm gonna save the potion, and I'm gonna save the snow flurry. I could have played the archaeologist here. Maybe that was better, but I kind of wanted to ping to set up for the Mordresh ping next turn. I can ping my own guy and then Mordresh. That is large. That shouldn't have too much left. There's a carriole and another pupil.
I do love a good study session.
How much do you do right now? 4? I could double reckless. There's not much to reckless anymore anyways. Sure. I ping you first. Then I reckless. Because it can hit this first and then do more damage to the rest. It didn't do that, but fine. Okay. Potion the sheep? No, no, no. Yeah, I don't know about that, emeralds. I don't think that's what we need. And this does not look like it's Barrow, but it looks like it's a second broom. Which means that the apprentices are not going to stick, unfortunately. I mean, I think it's just a Mordresh angle, right? Freeze face. No. Just ping. They're actually gonna start fatiguing.
For the Alliance and my family. Saddle up.
Okay. Mask should kill this pretty often, so I'm just gonna do that. It's a little weird, but okay.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, this was a really interesting game. It's not over yet, but they don't have much left.
I'm almost out of cards.
We have some armor to work with. We still have an Olga as well. I haven't played the Rune of the Archmages yet because it could go poorly, so I'm waiting until I actually have to. No more Libram of Hopes, that's good. I'm not going to play the Rune. I think we're okay without it. Could freeze face, that's kind of fun. It's a lot of damage, but I feel like I don't lose if I just clean up, you know?
Tusks won't stop shattering. I must concede.
Nice, let's go! Ping Mage claims another victim. That's insensitive. Ping Mage is winning. Alright, have fun, Colonel. I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed too.
All I ever wanted was to study the possibilities.
Interesting. Am I keeping the Dawn Grasp? Probably. I've tossed, I don't have Mutinous anymore, so Dawn Grasp could be okay, just to have. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Won't stop shattering. I have things you never.
Okay, looks like it's some form of a mirror. An incredible discovery! So incredible! God, she's so enthusiastic. It's good. Turns a bit much. You shut your mouth, Bubbles. Probably. How good is Barrier? It's not as good as having stuff on board. Sweet talks in my ears. Hoggy Woggies. This gives me an arcane spell. It's not a great one, but it does add some draw. I don't want this in the fire pool. This in the frost pool is okay, but it's probably just this for later. I don't even care. There's a decent chance to get fire sailed, and if that happens, I just go face. Double trading to the Pandaren import doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, that was some positioning to consider, huh? I'm not going to quit out the Wildfire. There's a chance I just quit out Dawn Grasp, so we'll do this. It means our Mordresh isn't as progressed, but I think it's fine.
No waves can sink this ship.
Am I pinging?
Someone get aggro!
I'm cram sessioning. Next turn we go coin Dawn Grasp. We have a fire spell in there. We have a frost spell and an arcane spell. Oh no, we coin Mask and then we Dawn Grasp. Hey Linz, how's it going? Thief Rogue listed our last post nerfs. Not much has changed for Thief Rogue, so I don't really see a least reason to change many of the cards I was running before. Sweet talks in my... Yeah, I'm definitely coining a Mask.
I can take them.
Not all of them. Wow, that was nice. We got to kill something. Does it feel stronger post nerfs? I have not played. Today's my first day playing standard since the patch. I've been away for the past few days. Oh. Fine.
You wish to match wits with me.
That is very painful. One more of those and I die. So how does this interaction work? Does that actually kill the...
I can take 'em. Wait, not all of them.
And then the next one does 7. Holy shit, Batman. Boom! That's a lot of fucking damage. Okay. That's a lot of damage. We're not even dead to a mask here. Oh, we're not dead to that often. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I'm not phased at all. This is fine. Meh.
It isn't often I'm impressed.
You win.
8 damage here power, you say? On turn 8, much less.